Okay, ladies and gentlemen, business model innovation process has stopped. You have now 5 minutes just to go for restrooms, take some hot drinks and cakes and so on. And then we'll start the presentation over in this corner. You can also choose just to make the last small things. But in 5 minutes, we'll start over here. And then we'll go one by one. And everybody has to be around to hear how their solutions, because we want to give the learning to everybody. So in 5 minutes we'll start the next session. Okay? Yes. Sorry. We'll go around and see how far you have come, each of you. I know that not all are finished, but that's okay. That's okay. Yes. So we will start 12:10. Okay? Yeah. So I'm putting you under a little pressure here, but that's the game. Because we have to have our lunch at 1:00. Is it still? Yeah. But you come as far as you can, and then we stop in 4 minutes. What is it? Green tea? Okay. Yeah. So your group is called General Tea. Okay. And over here we have the electricity still. Yes. Okay. And over here we have hydrogen tea. No, hydrophobic tea. Okay. Yes. Great. Yes. So now we stop. Nobody can work more on their solution, and we will all turn over to this group over here. Are you ready? Uh, are you ready? 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Then we'll start over here, and nobody can work on their proposal anymore. The session has stopped. Yeah, and we have 1 minute. And I think what we will do is we will stand up everybody around this group over here, and then we will enjoy green tea. Is it green tea? Green sip. Okay, you have changed the name. Okay. So seriously, you are not able to work anymore. You have to listen to this group, and you cannot disturb their fantastic presentation with still talking. I know the ladies, they like to talk. Uh, but you must listen to this group over here, okay? And so please stand up, everybody, and we'll be now focusing on this one, which will soon go to Silicon Valley and have a big investment. Okay? Are you ready? And of course, it's very difficult to listen when you are having your back to the presenters. You have to turn around. Okay? Yes? Yes? And I know that you would like to continue, but that's not possible. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and you have 7, maybe 8 minutes. Okay, well, we need just 1 second. We need the microphone to work.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Okay, and okay, thank you. Go on.
Okay, so good morning, everyone. Today we are working on green tea, and our business name is Green Sip. And like it's an industry that we are building up. So we are starting with the market research. So basically, the first thing is organizational system competencies, which is market research. We'll research about what exactly our product is, how exactly our product can be, which is basically green and sustainable. That is the culture of the product that we are choosing. That is green and sustainable product. And we are coming to from the competencies we move to the networks, which is our land acquisition partners. From which land are we will be taking or we'll be acquiring, maybe rental or like we'll be owning for the tea planting and processing. So from land acquisition partnering, when we decide the partners, we get the land acquisition cost. Basically, what cost we'll be giving for the rents or what cost will be for the land. From there, we come to the soil testing. Soil testing. Basically, for growing a green tea, we must have a very specific soil so that our green tea doesn't disrupt or get defected. So from there we come to the soil testing people, which comes in human resource of the competencies, and which also comes to the value chain function, which is our soil testing, our inbound logistics or operations soil testing. After testing the soil, we decide that we'll be planting green tea. So green tea is our main product. It can be of different flavors as well, that will be decided further, but green tea is our main product. And for green tea we have the plant sourcing. we'll source the plant from the local vendors or the people who have a good quality green tea and who will be our loyal suppliers, so that we have the same cost for this plant all the time. That will go to the plant costing. We'll try to have an efficient cost so that we can grow uh, more green tea in the land that we acquire. After that, we have the leaf plucking. For the leaf plucking, that will be our value composition services. Basically, the industry, the people, they'll will allot people for plucking the leaves and then putting them into the warehouse inventory, warehouse of the industry, which also goes for the maintenance cost, so that our the tea that we have plucked doesn't get affected by any insects or anything. So after that, after the processing, we come to the packaging as well. The packaging, we are deciding to have a sustainable packing. That is also one of our products. We have also kept bubble on that. We'll tell that at the end. At the end. So after the sustainable packing, we have the packaging cost incurred for the sustainable packing. After that, we have. Okay, after the packing, when we have packed, we have kept it in the inventory so that and also we are using solars so that we don't engage with more fuels or energy. We are using solars in the inventory, and from there we go to the delivery. Delivery, we are delivering it to, mainly we have two customers, user and customers. One is B2C, which is directly to the consumers that we have, which is health conscious people or patients, or basic tea lovers who really like tea or who drink tea every day. Also, we have it to the local retailers so that our company's name is intact. If we go to the vendor, if we go to the companies, different companies, they'll take our name. So we will give it to the local retailers so that our company's name is also there, and also it can reach to a variety of people, and like it will have a wide connection. So that is where we stop. Also, we have a few things that is in other value formulas we have added. When we are asking, when we have the people for plucking, we have to maintain, we have to keep their health in our mind, or we have to give them flexible hours so that they can work efficiently. So that is something we have added in other values. And over to Isha for the bubbles.
Now talking about the packaging, like we'll go for the biodegradable packaging, like PLA, like polylactic acids, which are also renewable in nature, and like using starch, corn starch, and sugarcane packagings and all. Then talking about tech training, like we'll train the people about how to use the machines and all, and also give them knowledge and like how people, how they'll work in the land, like how they'll work their natures and all, or that technology.
So for technology also we have a bubble, like we can go for automated technology so that the people who are plucking the leaves, they will also have an ease, and also the in the process. Now when we come to our butterfly, the core is the tea which we have, our product. Under that we have original tea, that we are not putting that much of importance, but the green tea is our basic product.
Yes.
So I have taken the portfolio green tea in the B star. For that, we have the business model. Business model basically contains the consumers, the health conscious, and the patients, and also all the tea lovers, and also the retail shops that we are targeting. And from there, we have the components. Components, we have basically added the flavors that we'll be having, that we have added in the components. And if we talk about the risks that you said, the last factors, we talk about the risk. The risk is basically the natural disasters that we can that can happen. There are many, like these are basically the uncertain risks that we have in our company. Also the climate. And if we talk about the sustainability, as we said, we have put it in the innovation thing, that we'll use the biodegradable
Yep.
PLA
Yep.
acids and renewable resources.
Yes.
And also for soil testing, after testing the soil, the fertilizers also we are trying to keep it like not much of acids or chemicals, so that the plants don't die.
Yes.
And for pricing, we have decided to go for penetration pricing or cost plus pricing, basically. Penetration, because it will help us gain the customers or attract the customers first, and then we can increase the price by accordingly.
Yep.
And also for cost plus pricing, so that we can check the cost,
Yep.
what cost we have,
Yep.
and according to that we can put the pricing. For times, we have the seasonal timings for
Yep.
tea, and for selling the tea, the off season, basically the my main target will be the off season, but also during the seasons as well, according to the inventory that we have. And for innovation, we thought of an incremental innovation, which is because it is an existing product.
Yes.
We have like we'll gradually go according to the technology or according to how sustainable it can be.
Yes.
So
Thank you
that
very
is
much.
how
Thank
we
you very
have
much.
kept
Time's
it. Thank
up.
you.
Great. Great. Any questions? Any questions? Do you understand the business model? Everybody? Nearly? Okay. We go to the next group, but thank you very much. I have noted down something here that I can give in response. Are you agreeing on that? Yeah. Are you going to fight them? No. Okay. So you can accept that we go here. Yes.
This guy talks so much.
And I should ask them not to talk too much. Okay, so we have a case here called,
Okay, so
yeah, and please remember, you have to stand here in front of the audience. You have a very, very critical audience here. So let's go on this one. Yes. Okay, and everybody is ready, so we go. Yes.
good morning, everyone. So today we have come up with hydroponics tea plantation. So let me just give you an idea of what the technology is. Mostly our business model is in the idea stage, and so how hydroponic tea plantation works is basically we use a soilless plantation where we plant tea seeds. I mean, in a pot which is kept in a running water. The water keeps on running through a motor, and we at one end of the tray, the channel, we put nutrients. The required amount of specific amount of nutrients is given after a certain period of time, and this keep water we have to change it regularly so that the plant can grow without any outside. Also, this can be done in a closed chamber, so we can maintain the temperature as well. So this is actually cost effective also. For the initial setup, it's expensive, but for later stages it is cost effective, and also we can ensure that all the consistency is maintained throughout all the plants, because it will be in a closed chamber, so we can maintain the temperature, the amount of heat is required, the amount of light is required. We can also maintain the nutrients, the time. We can calculate that approximately by this time we can plug the leaves.
Yeah.
Okay, so about the business model,
Yeah.
Arun will explain.
Yes.
Okay, so now if you look at this business with respect to the business model, we start off from the value chain function. The
Yes.
secondary function in specific, which involves the research and development,
Yeah.
because this is an innovative idea in the field of tea plantation.
Yeah.
Because hydroponics is basically used for other plantations like cabbage and other vegetables, but
Yeah.
with tea we don't have a lot of competitors. So
No.
bringing this idea up and coming up with an innovation in India, will
Yeah.
actually flourish the business.
Yes.
So we start off with R&D, and for research and development, we will need an inbuilt greenhouse, and we'll also need an hydroponic specialist. So we do need the technology required, and for the we also need yeah, we also need hydroponic specialist for
Yes.
human
Yes.
resource,
Yes.
and all this will incur some cost.
Yeah.
So we have put that in cost.
Yes.
So this is not yielding us profit yet.
No.
This is
Yeah.
we got this in.
Yes.
It's still in the idea stage. So this is the idea stage, and next, after we implement this idea, we go to the prototype stage. In the prototype stage, I think what we are planning to do is we are planning to come up with the entire setup within our tea plantation, and once that setup is done, I think we'll be able to source the same idea and patent it, and then give it to other tea plantations across India.
Yeah.
And what we are going to do is, the reason we are patenting this idea is, if at all they need to reach out,
Yeah.
or if at all they need to lay out the similar setup in their plantation, they will have to reach out to us.
Yeah.
And we will send people,
Yeah.
and we will help them with the entire setup.
Yes.
And our business model, our organizational system, or the business model exactly, will actually be a maintenance model after giving service and maintenance model.
Okay.
So
Okay.
whatever
Okay.
they're
Yeah.
doing is,
Yeah. So you are kind of installing and then the
Yeah.
service. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. I understand.
and then I think for people to reach out to us, we have made the things digital.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the landscape across India, you have tea plantations in northeast, and then you'll have to go all the way down south in a state called Kerala and somewhere near Tamil Nadu.
Yeah.
So physically, it's difficult for them to reach out to us.
Yeah.
Maybe digitally through our online platforms, they can reach out to us.
Yeah.
So this is the entire idea.
Yeah.
And when you look at the butterfly funnel, or the opposite butterfly,
Yeah.
the ecosystem layer, I think, will be the monopoly here.
Yeah.
And will be dominating the entire industry, at
Yeah.
least for the time being, until further new innovations come in. And yeah,
Yeah.
at least for the next 5 to 10 years,
Yeah.
we will be in the market.
In a blue ocean.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. And
Okay.
core business
Yes.
level will basically be us implementing this idea and this innovation
Yeah.
across all tea plantations in India.
In India.
That would be the
Yeah.
basic
Yeah.
target for us.
Yeah.
And when you look at portfolio, the different kind of services we give, for now, it's only setting it up and giving them service and maintenance.
Yeah.
In future,
Yeah.
we might even source out employees, like, we might source out our employees trained under us
Ah.
to
Okay.
be
Yeah.
working there.
Yeah. Yeah.
That might be one of the
Yes. Yes.
portfolios. And business model, as we told before, service and maintenance business model. This business model will actually give us a lot of revenue.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when you look at the dimensional level, this is basically us attracting a lot of people.
Yeah.
So hiring rate is actually on the high, because
Yeah.
this is new technology.
Yeah.
There's a lot of new technology involved.
Yeah.
And the investment coming to us from the government through subsidies will also be high.
Yeah.
So on that dimension level, I think
Yeah.
will be quite good.
Yes.
And when it comes to component level, we do have R&D basically.
Yeah.
And human resource, we do have a lot of people. We might need a lot of people in customer service who will take care of all the
Okay.
other queries
Yes.
that
Yes.
comes.
Yes.
And that is basically that. And I think
Yeah.
after this, we have a few questions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you fair? Are you okay? Just to clear. So, are we talking about a new portfolio in the TV? Yes. Yes. Okay. That's how we should understand it. Yes. Good. Thank you very much. I think you've done a very good job. I have one question. All of the rest of the group, they agree with what was told here? Sure? Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. We go to the next group. Thank you.
So we have a price distribution. So can we just go and take it and come?
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah,
We'll come in half an hour.
yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes. And then we go to the next group, which is this group. Can I be sure?
Yes.
And is it green, black, or what tea? It's a natural
So
tea.
this is the
Okay.
name of our product.
A
Nature's
nature
Green
tea. Yes. Okay. Good. Yes.
Uh,
Go ahead.
This is a general tea, or what we call
Yep.
CTC tea.
Yep.
So why, first off, I'll start with why we have chosen this product. So this is due to the mass demand of Indian consumers for tea,
Yep.
or general
Yes.
tea, because more than like a white tea or green tea, people consume more milk tea or masala chai and things like that.
Yeah.
So that's why we have chosen the CTC tea, and also because of the less production cost. Since the production cost is less, we are also charging less for this product. So per kg price for this product is 206 rupees, which is very less compared to other other types of teas.
Yeah.
So now coming to success factors, we have long-term and short-term success goals we have set.
Yes.
So for long-term, we have brand loyalty. The loyalty of this rose candy tea is very high for the consumers around this town, and we are also thinking of exporting this tea to other places. So that is also one of our long-term goals.
Yeah.
For short term, we are trying to improve the quality more. So better quality is our short term goal, and efficient cost management also comes under short term goal. So next, coming to level of innovation
Yeah.
and also degree of innovation. So we have done innovation in technological stage and also in production innovation. So in technology innovation, we are trying to build an online platform, which also will be explained later, as we have given that as one of the bubbles here. So we are having an online platform, and we are also using solar power in the technology stage to generate power. And in production innovation, we are thinking of making different types of flavors of teas, like masala chai and like different many different flavors.
Okay.
So now coming to risk, we have some production risk, because this place is very prone to natural disasters like flood and heavy rainfall and things like that.
Okay.
So that comes under production risk. That is the risk we have to take.
Yeah.
And acceptance of flavor teas, as we have I have mentioned in the previous step, that we are thinking of making different flavors of teas. So how much will be the acceptance by the consumers? That will be also coming under the risk factor. And there is also always the risk of competition
Yeah.
of other brands. And also there is sometimes there are different type of strikes and all by the laborers.
Yeah.
So that will also come under risk. So
Yeah.
these are our risk factors.
Yes.
So now coming to time that we will need
Yes.
for the whole thing.
Yeah.
So the production itself will take like around 6 months.
6 months.
Yes, sir.
So,
Since
if
we
we
have already we already have
yeah. Yeah. 4 months. 4
Yeah,
months.
we-
3
3 to
months.
4
3 months.
we have already existing land.
Okay. Okay. So 6
So-
months.
So
Oh. Okay. Okay. I'm pushing you a little bit.
So,
Okay.
sir, from like plucking the tea leaves
Yeah.
to drying it,
Yeah.
giving it to the warehouse, and like
Yeah.
making the whole package.
Yeah.
So we are thinking by the end of this year, 2025, we'll
Yeah.
be able to give it to the market.
Yeah.
So that is the time we are thinking.
Yeah.
So-
Fantastic. So compared to these guys over here, that will take a year before they're finished theirs, and you will say this 6 months.
6 weeks. Because we already have the existing tea
Okay.
garden.
Yes. 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 Yes.
They
Yes.
might not have the tea garden. We already have, sir. So,
Okay. Okay. So when the manager he enters here, then he can choose a quick one, long one. Yes. Great. So we have
now
yes.
coming to the budget.
Yes.
EMI
Budget.
process
Yes.
budget.
Yes.
So our total estimate is 260 lakhs for.
Yes.
So sir, we under that we have harvesting cost around 75 lakhs.
Yeah.
So processing and machinery where we are calculating around 100 lakhs.
Yeah.
And then we have irrigation and water management. We'll be needing water for the plantation.
Yeah.
There we are we have calculated to be around 20 lakhs. And for technology, like quality control and making the website and all,
Yeah.
there also we are estimating 20 lakhs of rupees.
Yes.
And some other overhead are also there, like warehouse and logistics.
Yeah.
So there we are estimating 45 lakhs. So all total it comes around 260 lakhs.
Fine. Fantastic.
So now the last step, management style, will be explained by.
Okay, the management style. Okay.
Sir, so for management styles, we are choosing the transactional and democratic leadership style, in which, first of all, in transactional style, the management and the we reward those employees who are loyal to the company as the as intensive leaves and all other employee welfare factors. As in India, there are many labor laws implementing in the tea gardens, such as Tea Plantation Act, Minimum Wages Act, Payment of Wages Act. So this would be implemented nicely in the management style, so that it is the employee welfare should be the first priority. Next will be the we would be also be using the democratic and coaching styles of leadership, while there will be friendly relation among the laborers and the management as well, so that the strikes and other things which can hinder the production or can cause production risk can be reduced in the tea garden, so we can facilitate the production easily within 1 year.
Okay.
So sometimes maybe the autocratic style of lead management should be used, because if the laborers are becoming unruly, as sometimes due to trade unions and other factors,
Yeah.
the management can impose their own styles to to stop the labor risk.
Yes. Anything else you want to comment? You have 3 minutes. Yes.
Also, so we have our tea business, and our tea business we will be serving with the flavor teas. Different kinds of flavors will be there, along with the regular one.
Yeah.
That is our bubble. Then for watering the tea plants, we will be using the rainwater. We will harvest the rainwaters.
Yeah.
And then we will be using those water for the planting water. And then we have e-commerce. We will be also using e-commerce for our sales on websites.
Yep.
On different websites, we will be using as a channel for promotional activities also, as well as for selling purpose also.
Yep.
And then we have what for quality checking, we will be using AI based quality because it is very much important for our business to check the quality of the tea leaves from the processing till to manufacturing to serving to the market.
Yeah.
So the quality will be checked
Yeah.
through AI based technology.
Yes.
So that's all
Yeah.
about our
Yeah.
model.
Yeah. So are we talking about incremental, radical, or disruptive business model?
So incremental, it will be
And why?
Because the business models existing, the tea gardens are already existing in Assam and Silchar. They have the industry, so we have to just we have to just improve the technology and implement the CSBC circular
Yeah.
circular sustainable business
Yeah.
multi-business model in the tea gardens.
Okay, so compared to this young group over here, you are proposing an incremental. That's why you can do it quick. They are
Yes,
proposing
yes.
something. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then last but not least question: is it circular and sustainable what you are proposing?
Yes, it is circular.
How can you be sure that it's sustainable?
Because we will be not like all the things we will be using from like plucking the trees, plucking the leaves.
Yeah, yeah. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You should answer from the theory. Why is it sustainable on the environmental?
Because we are taking care of the long run improve betterment of the society here. So we are also using solar
Solar power. Which of the 4 boxes are we addressing on the environmental parameter? So there are 4 boxes. You remember? Yes. Which of them? Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. And you did a very, very good presentation here. So we go to the last, but not the smallest group. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Of course. Yes. 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 For the examen. Yes, good. Yeah, and we'll turn over here. So now we have the last one, and that's an electrical T. I'm very, very okay. Okay, please, you explain me what it is about.
So we are using electricity as our ecosystem
Yeah.
because Rose Candy Tea State work on three ecosystem: tea, electricity, and perfume. So we have chosen electricity as a model.
Yes.
And firstly, I want to describe our seven dimensions,
Yes.
which will be like we will be using solar panels that they are already using it. So under that, we will go for agrovoltaics.
Yeah.
That will be our value proposition.
Yeah.
Well, that means harvesting the sun twice,
Yes.
using it for land purposes and for solar energy with two also sun. Then we will go to smart irrigation, that using the rain harvesting also
Yeah.
and using the sun simultaneously. So it will increase the cultivation and make the cultivators also self-dependent. And if they produce more, they can sell it also and have another income also. Then we can go for collab with the university and R&D centers.
Mm-hmm.
For university, people can have internship on their these projects. So that will be also a CSR initiatives, and for R&D center, that how these cost can be reduced. So this will help a rose candy to go grow better.
Mm-hmm.
Then what is this? We will go for reducing water loss by rainwater harvesting. And also there was having one suggestion that the solar panel can also be installed on the roof of the tea people, like tea whoever staying in the tea gardens. The solar panel can also be installed in their houses, so that
Okay.
will
Yeah.
produce more electricity.
Yep.
Then
Yes.
So, sir, in our value proposition, actually, we have we have implemented the service as a we can introduce a solar energy as a service. So we can sell the extra amount of energy to the nearby places as well as in the local areas and the people which are actually giving the service in the tea garden.
Yep.
And after that, so we have the or the recycling of the components which are reusable and which can be reusable as a organic manure.
Yeah.
So we can use the solar energy again to convert the waste into the organic manure, and we can reuse the same thing in the soil. So in order to fertile the soil more.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, sir, for this project to implement it, our estimated cost is 350 crores, which includes the solar panel installations in the complete 570 hectares of the cultivable land of the Rose Candy Tea Estate, and the other expense that includes is we are going from waste to energy. So whatever wastage is being produced in the production,
Yeah.
we are trying to use that to generate more electricity.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yes.
to give it a little bit more sustainable view.
Yeah. Yeah.
And for that, we will be collaborating it with third parties. Like there are waste disposal companies in India,
Yeah.
and we have adopted this from another tea brand called Tea Brundy, who have collaborated with a company called the Waste Disposal Company
Ah.
to
Okay.
solve this
Yeah.
issue.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And
Yeah.
the management style for this has to be a little bit transformation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
this is something which from the top to the bottom, the entire people and all the people who are involved, they need to have this view that
Yeah.
they are transforming it.
Yes.
Because that
Yeah.
is the perspective which is required
Yeah.
to make it sustainable and green.
Yeah.
And the time period we have thought about it is 12 months.
12 months.
Because
12
there are
months.
certain we need to do this in phases.
Yeah.
So during the off season is when we will be installing all these things.
Yes.
So that during the prime period,
Yeah.
all the systems are running,
Yeah.
operational, and we can also find out which is working and which is not working.
Yeah.
So that in the next off season,
Yeah.
we can work on that.
Okay, great, great.
And the risk, I think, we think it will be from low to medium.
Low to
Because
medium,
This is
yes.
not something completely new.
Yeah.
People have done it.
Yeah.
So we are just adopting the idea.
Yeah, it was just, yes.
And use it. So
Yeah.
we will be having all the necessary ingredients
Yeah.
beforehand itself to see what is working and what is not working.
Yes, yes.
And in terms of innovation, I think it is incremental because we are not doing something that is completely new.
No.
We are just innovating the processes.
Yes.
We are just innovating the processes, and
Yeah.
then maybe in the future we will go radical.
Yeah. And on the levels,
Levels.
on the levels of the butterfly, where are you innovating?
Okay, the ecosystem that we are actually targeting is renewable.
Yeah.
Renewable and sustainable.
Yeah, I was just thinking about which of these levels are you?
Okay, so
Yeah.
the core business will be tea.
That will be
Core,
the, yeah.
core business will be tea.
Yeah.
Our aim is to enhance the production and make it sustainable.
Yeah, but which of these dimension will you are you addressing with this one? Is it business model portfolio, or is it business model?
No, sir. This will be the dimension level, like the technology, the competence.
Okay.
That is what we are.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Yes. Okay.
We are
Yes.
bringing in technology.
Yes.
And through that, we are trying to be sustainable.
Yes. Great. Thank you very much. So this ends the presentations, and as you also can see, there are still room for research and improvement, but that is fine. That is fine. We now we have reached to a stage where we get a rough idea on this. Now we have to go back and work on it, and make the small specific budgets and make it even more fine. But that is what business model innovation is. You have different stages, and if you haven't been there, then please have a look at IDEO. If you don't know IDEO, they do this very very quick and fast innovation. And when I was in Silicon Valley, I was often at their garage to have a look on how they work with it. So we end this system now, and then we'll have the break, and then after that we will do the examen sharp at 1300. Thank you very much. Yeah. Great. So I'll just take this up here.